If you are a crypto user, have you ever wondered if it is possible to do gasless transactions on blockchains like BNB chain or Ethereum? It sounded too good to be true.
We hear a story too good to be true.
Until recently. In this video, we are going to explore just that. But before we dive into the solution of gasless transactions, let's have a look at how it traditionally works. Every transaction in an Ethereum or BNB chain type blockchains require you to pay gas. That means users have to hold the native token in their wallet just to be able to do ERC20 transactions. But this barrier can potentially confuse new users and put off mainstream adoption. But there's a new paradigm shifting all of this, and this is called account abstraction. And it's all about making blockchain accounts more flexible. This can be through smarter and safer wallets, advanced transaction rules, and of course the possibility of gasless transactions. At the heart of this new approach, there is something called a paymaster. A paymaster covers the transaction fees on behalf of the user. That means you can perform a token transfer without actually having to hold the native token. For example, in case of BSC, you don't actually have to hold BNB tokens. Or in case of Ethereum, you may not have to hold ETH token. MegaFuel is one such paymaster service that makes gasless transaction possible on BNB chain. Whether you are a wallet developer, a business sponsor, or just a curious crypto enthusiast, you can use MegaFuel to sponsor user transactions. All you need is a paymaster endpoint, chain URL, and a private key. So let's jump in and see how to do it in Go from the example repository. So this is the GitHub repo. It's got examples for wallets, payment gateways, and even centralized exchange integrations. We'll focus on the Go client in the wallet folder to showcase how simple it is to send gasless ERC20 transfers using the MegaFuel paymaster. So let's see how it's structured. So inside this wallet folder, there's this main.go file, and this is our gateway to gasless ERC20 transfers. So let's break down a few key functions that make it all happen, leveraging account abstraction and the concept of paymaster. So what we want to do in this case is basically transfer USDT from one account to another account without having to pay any gas. Okay. So first, to be able to run this example, we configure our .env file with the paymaster URL, the ERC20 token contract address, which is the USDT contract address, the recipient address, and our private key. This ensures MegaFuel knows where to send sponsored transactions and how to authenticate it. Now note that not every possible transaction is sponsorable. So currently only certain type of transactions are sponsored by MegaFuel. So here in this create ERC20 transfer data function, we prepare the raw data for the ERC20 transfer. We define the function signature, pad the target address and amount, and return the bytes. This is standard stuff for how we call smart contract functions on EVM-based chains. So no magic, just precise data encoding. Now let's check the function wallet user do gasless transaction. So this is where actually paymaster steps in. So we create a paymaster client with MegaFuel's endpoint, load our private key, and generate the transaction data. Then we check if it's sponsorable. If yes, we submit it as a gasless transaction and MegaFuel covers the cost. And if not, you can always send it as a normal transaction. So now if we run this using the command go run main.go and watch our transaction is submitted without charging us gas. So here you can see the sponsorable transaction has been sent, and we can verify it in the BSC scan website. So now you may ask one question: why would anyone sponsor your transaction on your behalf and pay gas fees on your behalf? That can be several reasons, such as, let's assume I create a dApp and I want more users to use that dApp. Then I might be willing to sponsor the transaction gas of my potential users. That's one example. Another example can be if there is an ecosystem which wants better user experience, then that ecosystem itself can sponsor the gas for the transactions. So this is a quick example of how you can sponsor your transaction so that you don't have to pay gas and essentially save money. So here, account abstraction is not just about saving you gas fees, it's way more than that. If you want me to make a more in-depth video of account abstraction and what all things it incorporates, then feel free to comment. Thank you.